Welcome to Dad, Why Am I Not Famous? I'm here with Dad. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Welcome to episode 3. So, this episode is a little bit different from the last. I've given Dad a full screening of what's going to happen in today's episode before we get going. So, are you ready for today's episode, Dad?
Yes.
Dramatic pause. That wasn't a problem with the online there. I think it was trying to give us a dramatic pause there. Yeah, we're into episode 3 today. We are enjoying this. Are you enjoying this, Dad? Are you enjoying episode?
Yeah, I find it really interesting, actually. I'm learning loads of stuff about all this technology and things.
I
So,
know.
yeah, it's
And Dad sent me his all his clips from his video, which we will talk about in just a second. But yeah, Dad, I think maybe this week we're going to get you editing your own video rather than sending me 85 minutes of a workout class. I had to scroll and cut down for his video. But yeah, our videos are up on our social media. So if you're not following us on our social media, Dad, do you know what any of them are?
yes, it's TikTok, Instagram. I think it's what's the other one? It's gone.
So those are the platforms we're using, Dad. But if you do want to find us on any of those, we are at Dad, Why Am I Not Famous on most things. So we are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify, hopefully where you're listening to us today. So let's get into last week, Dad. How did you feel? How did you feel your video went? You've just seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it was really good. Obviously, I had to get permission off everybody first, which was quite easy, actually. I was a bit worried about that. But all the girls in the class were quite happy for me to film at the back of the class and everything. And
Yeah. So
yeah, it was great.
if you haven't seen mine or Dad's video, last week we decided to be fitness influencers. So Dad is a member of a health club, or we call it no, what the local gym just around the corner from his house. Can we
It's
all
it's the Leisure and Wellness Centre, I think it's called. You see it at the beginning.
yeah. So Dad lives up in Harrogate, and this is just around the corner from his house. So he decided, well, actually, Dad, I'll let you tell the story of your video. You've told everybody you got permission, but why did you need permission?
Well, it's a public space, and so I thought it was only right and proper to ask first. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it because when you see the video, I've got this bit of ridiculous hair that flops back in two. And I was at reception because the lady there wanted to see it. And there was somebody in front of me asking about various yoga classes and what have you. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt." I said, "I've got a class coming up, but has anybody handed in a toupee, or did you manage to get the other one out of the swimming pool filter?" And you should have seen that look. That's what I said, "'Cause this is my going out toupee." And I said, "I'd like my, sort of everyday one." Well, this poor woman, she was trying not to laugh. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah.
So it's not the first time you've done that joke, Dad, is it?
No, it's not. But
So
it works every time.
I used to work in the hairdressers in Harrogate, and you walked in and did it to the receptionist as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dad filmed his video at the local leisure centre, and what he decided to do as his fitness influencer video, he's gone A's. He's gone full A's. He's gone sweatband. He's gone luminous shorts. Dad, tell us a bit more about your outfit.
Well, I couldn't get any leg warmers, so I had to wear football socks, which look absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, fluorescent shorts and a vest I picked up in what do they call it? Oh, what's a Matterland? And put that on. And I've been offered a sponsorship actually by them, not to wear any of their kit on.
We're still reaching out for sponsors, aren't we, Dad? So thanks for the yeah. We haven't been sponsored by anyone yet. We've just had cease and desist. But that email box is filling up. Yeah, if you do want to email us, we're dad, why am I not famous at gmail.com. If you've got any ideas, Dad, I'll give you access to that and you can have a screen the ideas for me, maybe, if any of our listeners have got any for us to make videos of.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you had a lot of fun doing your video. I must admit, it did look really, it looked great from all
Thanks.
85 minutes of footage you sent to me that I scrolled through extremely quickly to edit a video together. So yeah, no, he went actually into a class. So Dad does a lot of classes at the gym. So he said he had to get permission from everybody because there was multiple people in his class. And Dad, after buying his selfie stick last week, he set it up in his gym class and recorded himself at the back. So yeah, so you can't see anybody else in the video, but I have included Auntie Leslie's reaction when she walked in and saw him in his bright green luminous shorts, blue toupee wig, his band around the head, large football shorts, bright trainers. Yeah, if you've got the image and you want to see the actual video, make sure you go and check it out on our socials, which are, Dad?
It's Dad, Why I'm Not Famous at Instagram. And what's the other one?
He'll get there, guys. He'll get there. It's at Why Am I Not Famous, Dad, on most things. Yeah, and then I did mine. So my personal trainer, Kitty, with who I absolutely love. She's 66 years old and she is a powerlifter. Champion, gold medal championship powerlifter. She's incredible. And I've been working with her since about August last year. And she said to me, so let's focus on getting you physically strong so you can be emotionally strong. So I've been working with her for a little while. Unfortunately, I had a client, so we were going to film it on Friday morning with Kitty. But I had a client that I had to move into really early. So she's on holiday this week. So I did it by myself and I went downstairs. And that's why I decided, I thought, I'm going to go for the gays, Dad. The gays, theys, my non-binary finery. I just thought I would go for them. So I was like, I'm going to do sexy. Sexy. I didn't know how sexy it was, to be honest with you. I did get some good angles.
Well, to be fair, I don't think it was quite as sexy as mine, but you were getting there, you know.
That yours gives me a little bit of sick in the back of the throat. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm glad I chopped a lot of that footage down. But did you notice I didn't include the squats?
Yeah.
I was like, nobody needs to see this. But yeah, no, I just feel I've got a gym in my building. So I've moved into a new flat and it's got a gym downstairs. So I actually have no excuse not to go. But yeah, no, I filmed that in mine and posted it. Go check them out on our socials. Last week, fitness influencers. Dad, did we go viral?
Yes, I think we did. Maybe.
Okay. Don't know how to break this to you, Dad. It didn't go viral. Just because, why do you think it went viral?
It will do when it's up and running.
Oh, yeah. Did it go viral? Oh, yes, definitely. Well, Isabel said she'd seen it.
And Beryl.
Yeah. So I think, yeah. Our videos from the week before, you know, when you dressed in your fabulous outfit / mine, by the way, I kept telling everybody that's my suit.
Well, you should have left it behind.
Well, it's all there. We did roughly equal on views on that.
Yeah, I thought I was ahead. I thought it was on 300 and something.
Yeah, you were ahead. I came up and they're about even now, so sorry about that. So yeah, this week's video.
Are you sure, William, that we are equal?
Pull up the receipts now.
No,
As I'm filming on the 29th of April at 2:47 p.m. Yours has 637 views.
Wow.
Ooh, that's not viral, by the way, Dad. And mine has 567. So it's about 100 views in it. So.
Oh, there you go, you see. Talent.
Also, can we just point out so for Ginger Pete, I know you're listening. Dad, did I put you up to any of this, or did you decide on that outfit yourself for this week's video? Last week's video?
Well, I decided I wanted something different, and I thought, I know what William's left behind. I'll stick that on.
Yeah. So for anybody, it's all Dad's decisions, these videos. I think everybody thinks I'm forcing you to do it.
No, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's great. So last week's video, really great laugh. We had a great time. Dad, are you ready to pitch some ideas to me this week for some videos?
I think a lot of people are doing it, but we could do a bit of cooking or something, cakes or imaginary instrument playing, you know, the air guitar and all that sort of stuff.
Dad's getting so excited with all his ideas here. So back to your first idea, Dad. Pitch that first idea at me.
Yes, we can get into the kitchen with our cookbooks and rustle up. And I must admit, I'm good at this, a cheesecake. It's a Slimming World recipe one, so it's bound to be good for you.
Dad wants to be a cook. what is this? A cooking influencer? What's it? What would we call it? We call it a food
Well,
influencer, a food
well,
stuffler.
Nigella, when I was talking to her the other morning in bed, she said to me, she said, John, she said,
Hi, to anybody that's listening, Nigella. I think he was suggesting that it was the lady from the TV. No, no, it's definitely not.
I could see that bit getting edited out.
I don't know. The AI does it. It'll choose whether what stays and what's not.
Good grief. What is now?
Oh, you're not scared of AI, are you?
No, the funny part about AI, I put in to try and make a speech for the Freemasons for a dinner,
We had this one last week as well.
and they changed it all out, and
Yeah.
everybody
You said that on last week's pod.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to go for it again, though?
No.
All right, okay. I mean, you can if you want. I'm not bothered. Yeah. So I use Riverside, Dad. Which maybe you should have a go at using this for next week. See if you can set it all up.
No,
And basically, it's
you're asking too much there, boy.
oh, look, this could be a sponsorship ad. Okay. Hey, guys, do you want to start a podcast? Well, I use Riverside. Riverside is a really easy to use software that you can use on your computer and that. And your dad can even use it too when he's on the other end. It makes it really easy for recording a podcast. And with the new AI editing feature, you don't even have to listen to the whole thing yourself. Just press one button and hope for the best when you post it onto Spotify. Choose Riverside for all your podcasting needs. What do you think of that advert, Dad?
It's a good plug. Good plug.
Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. So, do you think we should be doing some cakes this week? And I'm not convinced, Dad. Convince me why you think cakes are going to make us famous.
I think it'd be just good fun to try and do something without making it look ridiculous. To actually be informative.
Informative. We're gonna take it down a notch this week. We're gonna get a bit more serious.
Yeah, be nice and serious, and here I am beating an egg, that sort of thing.
Do you know what? So, I moved into my new flat, and I was going to get myself a KitchenAid. You know, one of those stand mixers. Do you know what that is, Dad? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I actually made a cake. Well, I made some cupcakes with butter icing. You know, buttercream icing.
Yeah. So then they looked absolutely lovely.
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't made a cake in about 10 years. And honestly, like, it's literally just butter, sugar, and eggs, isn't it? A little bit of flour in there as well. And then when I did the icing as well, it's literally just butter and sugar, isn't it? I was like, do you know what? Maybe a KitchenAid stand mixer, not the best idea, because all you're going to do is make cakes all the time. Be the size of a house.
Oh, I can remember you making a Victoria sponge cake at home, and that was absolutely delicious. Remember that?
How old were they?
Very young.
We're talking about 20 years ago.
Yeah, about that probably. Have you still got the recipe?
No. No, don't have a recipe. Never will. I've moved. How many times have I moved since then?
Several.
So cakes are a great idea. I thought. So you want to take it down a little bit more serious? What could we do? Maybe we could do some mindfulness and meditation. If you want it to be a little bit more serious, a little bit more kind of centering the self, thinking about the soul.
Standing there going, all that sort of stuff.
You could maybe see if you could,
Little bells.
Little bells,
Yeah.
little bells.
Incense, all that sort of stuff.
I bought incense this week.
Yeah. Seriously?
Californian white sage incense.
All right.
I wanted my house to smell like a rich old person. A
cathedral.
A cathedral, yeah. I just need some Santa Paulo. Santa Maria, Ave Maria. That's basically what I did around the house. Actually, maybe I should order some Santa. That's what they burn, isn't it, in the churches, isn't it?
That's right.
Santa
we
Paulo.
can play dominoes, all that.
We can play dominoes. Okay, I might order some of that. It's more, yeah, I want it to smell like a cathedral. It's quite fabulous. Well, have you still got your Airwick plug-in?
Yeah. In fact, I bought a new one this week. I've got absolutely no sense of smell. I just hope it smells nice.
Santa Maria, you'll be doing it with me next week. Hemp fragrancing. Maybe we could try influencing on that this week. I'll go. No, seeing as you can't smell anything, you can't really have an opinion on it, can you?
No, it'd be difficult to describe something that you can't actually experience. So.
Yeah, so that's not going to work. I'm not sure about baking, Dad, if I'm honest with you. I think you've got to be kind of quite clean cut for that, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think baking. How about meal prep? Because you actually, one of the things you do, tell people about how you cook and prepare your meals so you've got something in the freezer.
Well, what I do because obviously I live on my own now, so I batch cook, and all the recipes I've got for four people. So I have one and then freeze three. So I cook for a week, and then I've got food there for the rest of the month. As long as you don't mind every Tuesday having the same thing, but
You
it
can
works. It works.
you can change up the days, Dad. You don't have to
Oh,
eat them in order. You know that, don't you?
honestly,
So yeah, Dad is a massive fan of batch cooking, and well, how about why don't we do some batch cooking this week? It's something that you do anyway, and it's
yeah.
something that you're really good at. Also, when you batch cook, you do it like you're on a TV show anyway, because everything has an individual glass bowl with everything finely chopped, so it can just go in one by one. You do it as if you're going to record it for it anyway.
Do you know why I do it like that? It's because my memory's absolutely shot at. So if I have it all measured out in little bowls, I don't have to be running back into to the recipe. I just look, add that next, and it's there and put it in. So that
Well, I think this could be a week, Dad. I think let's do so. Are you in a food prep week or are you still in an eating one?
no, I'm in a food prep one. In fact, I'm my penny tonight, so I'm fresh, ready to go tomorrow.
What do you do with the frills on your penny though, Dad? Like what you know with the little frills on the edge? Do you starch them or do you just use a mini iron?
Well, spray starch actually.
Space starch. Space
Yeah,
starch.
yeah, something like a crisp frill.
Yeah. And if anybody is watching this podcast, can we just take a moment for Dad's dressed up a bit this week, haven't you?
Oh yeah, well, it's because Harrogate, where I live in North Yorkshire, while I was waiting for Will's messing around, and we're the third happiest place to live in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, I live in the gayest place, which means happy as well, you know.
I won't read you the full verb, but it says it's one of those places that feels polished, pretentious.
So polished but not pretentious. Well, I mean, I don't know if, yeah. Well,
Yeah, it says Think Spa meets friendly locals.
well, yeah. Um, I mean, it's not for me. If I'm honest, I live in Brighton on I live on the south coast here in England. I'm sure it is very happy to live in Harrogate because, like, look, nothing ever happens bad. Nothing bad, sorry, ever happens, and you know that. Well, yeah, nothing really happens, does it? So it's always gonna be
Well,
fine.
it does occasionally. I remember, remember about 30 years ago, Mrs. Smith had a pint of milk taken off her doorstep. Remember
No,
that?
one of the
It was in the papers. Big investigation.
one of the jokes I always like to make with Dad is whenever you see a police car speeding round in Harrogate, I was like, somebody's gnome has been stolen. Heavens! I hope they get there in time. But yeah, oh well, Dad is looking very smart this week. He has dressed up a bit because he's only just started watching slash listening to the podcast and realised he didn't quite look that smart. So he's got full shirt tie. Is that a Windsor knot, Dad?
Yes, it certainly is. Yeah.
I
Thank
mean,
you so much for noticing.
my pleasure, sir. You haven't noticed that I've ironed this t-shirt.
Well, happy birthday to.
My birthday's not till June, Dad.
Did somebody get you an iron early for your birthday then?
Dad, I had an iron here when you visited. I'll have you
Yes.
know, but we need to do a live podcast, actually, a live one together. We need to get you down here, and we'll do it when we're in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, okay then.
Guys, keep your eyes peeled for our live. We might even live stream that one as well, so people can join in with some comments. That'd be quite fun. But we've got lots of exciting things coming up and planned with the podcast. But this week we have decided, and I think we're going to put it down. We're going to turn our Instagram into a foodstagram and become food influencers. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So I think this week, as a food influencer, we need to do two things. We need to make a video of something that we've made. You have your favorite cookbook, Dad, don't you? What's your favorite cookbook called?
Well, any of them really. Pinch and Nom or Slimming World ones.
Slimming
Yeah.
World. So Dad has been doing Slimming World for quite a while now. He's looking very trim, looking very glamorous. I'll probably just go on the internet like a normal person and find a recipe. And this week we will make something. But I think we should do something else, Dad. Let's add in a second video this week. And now I've got it. I've got it. I
Yeah.
tell you. Are you ready to? Are you ready to find out what else we're gonna do?
Go on, then.
We're gonna do a restaurant review. For any of you that's not watching this podcast, pure fear across that face then. And also bewilderment, because Dad, do you know what a restaurant review video looks like?
No idea. Somebody saying how wonderful it is and all this sort of stuff, so they get a free meal at the end.
I think you probably have to pay for it. We're not famous yet, Dad. Do you know what I mean? So, but we'll do a restaurant review this week. We'll go to somewhere that we really enjoy eating, and we'll make a little video about the food and you know the atmosphere, the place itself. We'll try and choose somewhere that's quite Instagrammable. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. We'll make something because we're going to do that anyway, and then we'll go out. Maybe get your friend Keith. You could do a review of Weatherspoons and your lunch there if you like. Dad and his friend Keith love to go to Weatherspoons for lunch, don't you?
Oh, we were disappointed last time. It wasn't quite what we expected. So
It wasn't quite a microwave meal. Yeah?
yeah, whatever. I can't slag them off because they do a fair fight in there actually.
Yeah. I'm only joking. Okay, well that's great. I think this is gonna be a great idea, Dad. Do you?
Yeah. So we sorted. We're going to do a cook thing.
Yep. We're gonna be
Batch cook.
foodstagrammers.
Yeah.
You can do batch cooking. I'm just gonna do a recipe.
Yeah. And I think we will do a nice restaurant review of
We could do like
one of the lovely places in Harrogate.
a hidden gem.
The third happiest place in the country.
The third happiest.
Yeah, it is third.
Used to be first when I lived there. Where's first, by the way? Oh, are these? Sorry, is this happiest places in Yorkshire?
No. Number 4 actually is Aberystwyth. Not Aberystwyth, Anglesey.
Great sea
That's
salt.
a whole island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic salt. Fantastic salt. That's all I got to say about Anglesey. Harrogate, lovely water. Great water. Yeah, great water.
And it does say independent cafes with some genuine scenic parks.
Parks or
Parks. As in like Valley Gardens and all that, you know?
yes. Oh yeah. See, but do you ever go out and meet anyone for a coffee, Dad?
No, meet Kate every week on a dog walk and all that sort of thing. And she helps me with the gardening. When she comes back, we have a brew.
I was going to say we could do like a hidden gem of a coffee shop, or you know, foodstagrammers tend to cover all sorts of different things. You know, so I'm going to try a hidden gem in Brighton. You can find a little hidden gem, and then we'll cook something as well. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a recipe just for like 4 people, and you could do, and I might invite some people over, do a little bit of a dinner party. We'll get a little bit of a video going on, and then you could do a batch cook, which is very practical, and what you do already. How's that sound?
Yeah. And then review on the Avenue Bakery.
Okay.
Eat at El Fresco.
Okay. Well, wherever you think a hidden gem is, I've been to the Avenue Bakery. Very nice, very lovely people. Anyway, I'll do.
Moving swiftly on.
Very lovely people. So yeah, we'll do that. It's time to give it a rating, Dad. On a score of 1 to 10, what chance is this of making us go viral and be famous?
The last lot, I think.
Yeah.
So I would probably say 9.
You're giving it a 9.
Yeah.
Wow, that is brilliant.
Think positive. Think positive.
Positive energy. Why am I not famous? Probably because I'm not very good. Sando, Balazano. I don't know why I'm shouting Palo Santo.
Ballerina. Was it Ballerina Cossatina or whatever it is?
I have no idea. I don't speak Italian.
No, right.
But anyway, we'll do that then. So positive mentality. You're going to give it a 9. This week, I think so many people do this. My friend Liz has a Foodstagram, and it's really difficult to crack into. I think it's a nice idea, and we'll give it a go. And you never know, but I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. So Dad thinks it's going viral. I'm thinking it's got no chance at all. But yeah, you can check out our fitness videos. They are available on Dad
Instagram and TikTok,
and
YouTube.
yes. And where do you listen to the podcast, Dad?
Dad, why I'm not famous
On
Instagram and the other two.
but where's the podcast, Dad? It's on
Remind
Spotify.
me, will you?
Listen.
Oh, right.
Learning every day. Learning every day. So yeah, thanks for listening to us on Spotify. It's been great having you. I hope you've enjoyed our little podcast today, and we have got some work to do this week. I've got to organise a dinner party. Dad, you've got to decide what you're cooking at your pinching book. And yeah, we've got another good week coming ahead. Now, next week, I think we're going to have a Eurovision special. What's the date of our next week on? Yeah, so next week we're going to record and we're going to go. Should we do a Eurovision special next week?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
If not, well, I'll have a think anyway. But this week we are food influencers. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got flags.
Yeah, always got flags. This week food though, Dad. This week food.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so keep tuned. We've got loads of exciting stuff coming up for you. Make sure you subscribe if you're listening to us on Spotify. Check us out on Instagram at Dad, Why Am I Not Famous? Same on TikTok. Make sure you get on there. Like whoever's videos, put the most comments on, and let us know who won out of me and Dad with our fitness routines. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you all next week. Say bye, Dad.
Bye, and love you lots, son.
Oh, love you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye.